Hello and welcome back to the 2.5 Brain Cells podcast, episode 2. If it's not welcome back, hello. I am today joined by my co-hosts Fenton and Will.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be chatting some absolute fucking bollocks for a while, so enjoy. I actually have a question to start off this podcast. Do you guys think that Gamer Sups, Misfits melon-flavoured Gamer Sups, would be a good as a mixer for Jack Daniels?
No. I've never drunk. I'm not an illegal.
I think the mixture of caffeine and very, very strong alcohol might kill me. So I'm not going to do it. But I might.
Alright, trying to flex that you've had a bit of alcohol before.
No, it
Guys,
was a
let me
genuine
start.
question because I don't have any
top
mixer
shagger,
for
and I drink
it.
loads of alcohol and I'm really cool.
I've drunk like
Fuck
No, I was just genuinely wondering because I was considering trying it, but I think it might be fucking deadly. So I'm not gonna, but I might. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Apparently, also, just before we get into it any further, apparently only 0% of our viewers are subscribed. So if you could go down and view, so if you could go down and subscribe
button,
that'd be pretty big, epic. Also, that would mean that we might get promoted in the algorithm more, which would be nice because, you know, I think it's probably been a dream of everyone in this call to one day be able to make a living off doing YouTube because, I mean...
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
Alright, Fenton, also, let's do this raid. Are the villagers set? Yeah, that you can't get in now, can you?
Yeah.
So, basically, I've always, since, like, 2011, I've wanted to do YouTube.
Since I was a small
Since
child.
I've always wanted to become a big famous YouTuber, so please subscribe.
Yeah, but, you know, like, if you look at the people who are big these days, they just look like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Because it's
doing
not
that
about
shit.
the fucking money.
And that's why
it looks so fun.
It's not about the money, but it sort of is at the same time because, you know, it might be fun. It will be fun, whatever, but being able to make a living off it would be pop because,
and
you know, at the end of the day, you can't sink all your time into something unless it pays the bills.
Yeah.
And to see hard work
be able to
pay off
off
really
and
nice.
like
to be able to do this and feel at the end of the day like you're achieving something good because you're getting promoted in your algorithm, you're getting more and more views every time you do it. That would just be such a rewarding experience, I reckon. And
even though we're not gonna make money from this because we get no views and we get no subscribers, but
maybe
we're doing it
one
because
day
it's fun.
Maybe one day, if he exists, which is a debate for another time.
Yeah, we're not getting into religion on the second episode.
Bruh Jesus
Religion.
cringe Alaman.
Bruh Jesus cringe Alaman.
Yeah, if he looks down on us with kindness in his eyes, maybe we will one day make something out of a career of this.
Maybe we will exist in this mortal world.
Actually, let's go into it. What's your guys' opinion on?
No,
religion? No, I want to genuinely know because I've never asked Will. What do you
because
think?
I'm still like, when you're a teenager, you don't really know. You sort of
neither do I.
haven't really decided your opinion.
Well, neither do I. Neither have I.
Well, I know,
I just want to know
obviously.
what you guys think.
I don't really know.
My current is, I think I would need some proof. I'd need some proof.
I don't believe in God because I want to.
I'd also like to. Actually, I agree with that. I like
to
believe that there's a God, but I don't. If you see what I mean.
I like to, but I don't know. I'm still not really sure. I'm still not really like fucking 100%.
Although
I don't really know. Haven't really had many life experiences.
Neither. Well, what do you think?
So it's
Will?
like
great input.
Well, that was really good. That was really cool.
I think he might be dead. No.
Hello.
Oh yeah, Will. What's your thoughts on like the God shit, man? What did you think?
Religion.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you religious or are
I
you
mean,
like
I don't.
agnostic
I'm
or
not really.
atheist?
No.
I'd say I'm at the moment I'm atheist, but I'm slightly agnostic.
You know, I wouldn't
so
call
it's
myself
like,
a holy
I
man.
wouldn't know. Neither. I
Wait,
would
so
never go so far to call myself religious, but I'm open to the idea of. I'm
religion,
open to the
yes.
idea of there being a higher being, but I would never think it's
Oh.
the higher beings described in any of the current religious texts, because like there's no fucking proof of any of that being true. So
Yeah.
why would I believe it? I think there's definitely, like, at least there's definitely a possibility of there being something. There's definitely something else out there. There's definitely aliens. In all the vastness of space, there is no chance that it hasn't.
There has to be something.
Has to be. I can't get my head around how the universe was created. It just doesn't make sense to me. Everything just appeared from nothing. Like, the running theory is the Big Bang, but I have to believe the Big Bang because can't. There's nothing else. But like, I can't. It just doesn't quite make sense. That where did it has to have come from somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to have. Which is why I personally believe that it's sort of like a time loop. I believe that once the universe ends, right, that's when the universe starts.
Okay.
I reckon it eventually ends. Like, it all... Because, you know, the Big Bang, right, what happened was everything blew up and, like, flung out. But a lot of people in the scientific communities believe that it, what's it called? That it's sort of tied together, like, by rubber bands or whatever. That when, like a sort of, they call it dark matter, at least I think that's what dark matter is, where it's like, will one day rebound and like go back in and all smush together, and I believe that will happen, and when that happens it'll then like blow up out again, and all the events that ever happen will happen again. I reckon we're in a time loop.
Drinking hand sanitizer again.
Fuck off. Yes.
Maybe.
Oh.
Not too sure. I think I drank too much.
I think I might have drunk too much to remember.
Okay, anyway, I want you guys to look at something I sent you guys, and I want your general opinion on this.
Was it in Discord?
Yeah, it's in Discord.
Okay. If I can be asked, I will put a picture of this up on the screen in the edit, but I probably won't.
Like, ignore the rest of it. Just look at the first bit.
Is it in general?
Like, has there been yeah, it's in general.
Germany.
What have you sent? The first one, dick and balls. Then.
No, go down. Go to the bottom.
Oh.
Go past
it's
dick
a
and
link.
balls.
For the record, that wasn't actually dick and balls. It was just text that said dick and balls.
You put a link.
Yeah. Look at that link and look at the first bit of it. I want your
the first
general
bit of it, video game moment that had you yes. So for context, it was like video game moment that had you sort of like in depressed moment.
Sad.
Video game that moment.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's gotta be something like, I don't know, because I don't play many games that have
story
that sort of bit in it. But I've watched like playthroughs, and like there was definitely bits in Detroit Become Human that had me like that. Defo. That game was fucking amazing. Oh, also, actually, there's quite a few bits in Halo that are like that, but that was me like after. So I'm gonna give context to the story. For a very long time, since I was probably about 11, no, younger than that, probably about 10, I've loved the Halo franchise and always wanted to play it, but I've never had an Xbox to play it on. And last year, I bought myself an Xbox and the Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 5, so I could play the Halo games, and I played all of them in almost... It took me 2 days, and I played pretty much all of them in about 3 days. And I finished Halo 5, and I just didn't know what to do, because I just played Halo for like 3 or 4 days.
Put so much time into this thing, yeah.
I finished Halo 5 and I was sitting there like that with the light of my screen shining on me, and it was the middle of the day and I had a whole like half a day ahead of me, and I didn't know what to do with myself because I just completed this thing that had been my only thought and entertainment for like 3 days straight. I completed the entirety. I finished Halo 4 and completed the whole of Halo 5 in 1 day. And then I didn't play video games for about 3 days straight.
I'm not surprised.
Anton, what would you say that had you a video game moment that made you kind of sad?
Sure. I'm really not sure. It's a really sort of like tough question because I can't really.
It is a tough question, yeah.
There's definitely been a time.
I guess.
But I can't like.
I guess I can think of ones that are like that, but not that I've experienced, like bits from like The Last of Us and shit. But I've never played those games. I can name ones that would have you like that if you played said game, but I have not played said game, which I will now be chastised for because The Last of Us is sacred.
I mean, I'll continue to my one. So there's a game, Yakuza 0, and at the end of it, it's really... So, basically, you're pretty much protecting this blind girl this entire game.
She blind?
Because she owns this, like, bit of land that, a Yakuza, like, clan wants to own and then do, like, renovations on.
Yeah.
So, pretty much, you're protecting that girl the entire time from them, and then you play as 2 characters. One of the more important ones in the story. Like at the end of it, there's like an ending cutscene where she has her vision back, but then she can't recognize the person who protected her her entire like for quite a while from like kidnapping and stuff, and it was kind of just really sad. And then there's another, and then in another bit, and then there's another game where you play as them again, and then you go to like the place she works at, and she works at like a massage place and stuff, and and then she's just giving you a massage, and then you remember like something you had that was hers. It was like a watch strap, and then she's like on a plane ride to like America or something. And then she opens the box, and then she remembers, like remembers the strap, and then remembers him.
Yeah.
And that made me kind of sad.
Yeah, that is
like not the second bit, but the first bit where she doesn't know who he is.
I kind of thought one. BT's death in...
Yeah, BT's death in Titanfall, yeah.
2. That was sad. That made me sad.
That was sad.
Oh, sorry.
And then his last words.
Yeah.
The words like rule free, protect the pilot at all costs.
That game was so fucking fun, man.
Titanfall is very fun.
It's just glorious fun. It's like Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
And that.
Doom is very fun.
Glorious, unadulterated fun for 6 hours straight.
Yeah, and then you play Titanfall, and then you play the multiplayer, and then I play it, and it was really good. Then it makes me think about how Respawn are working on Apex now, and Titanfall's such a good game, but they're not making any updates to it.
Yeah,
they're not doing any balancing things. So even though the game's really fun on a general standpoint, you get like tryhards who are using just really good guns.
I'd like to slightly twist the question.
Yeah.
What is a film moment or film moments that had you like really sad? Mine have to be Infinity War, Spider-Man dying. Also, Infinity. Oh, did you find them, Fenton?
Yeah, I had to mute my mic till my gain sounds up really high and fucking just dig.
No,
for the people that don't know, we are playing Minecraft
we're
right
playing
now
a
while
bit
doing
of
it.
Minecraft whilst,
And we were doing a raid and we couldn't find the guy.
Couldn't find the bastard. No, no, yeah, Spider-Man dying in Infinity War, that was fucking sad. And then Iron Man dying in Endgame, that was really sad as well.
Iron Man
and then
dying
the whole
in
bit with
Endgame
Captain
is
America
very
where he
sad.
goes back to see Peggy, and it was like sweet and sad. That,
The video game moment, I sort of know it now.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Miles Morales, where you find out Finn's backstory. So Finn's like the girl protagonist who's like Spider-Man's best friend when you're growing up, and then she became like, she's like the villain, but she's like secretly good. She's doing it like to try and, because this person killed her brother, and it's like really sad. Okay. And she like stops you, and then you like, Miles like fucking risks everything, tries to save everyone, and still tries to stop her, even though she's like fucking killing him. And then it's like really sad, and she realizes he's like a really good guy, and then she kills herself at the end to protect him and to save his life. It's really sad. And then
Bloody
it's like
hell.
Yeah,
Bloody
it's really
hell.
sad, but it's like, such a good game.
Also,
man.
I thought of an actual one for video games that I was sad at BT's death, but like I wasn't like in tears.
It's sad, but it's not insanely sad.
I thought Aunt May's death in Spider-Man.
Oh, that was actually very sad. Yeah.
I was fucking close to bawling. In the
like,
Spider-Man PS4 4.
Like I should,
because it's so sad because she's like, and then she knows that Peter's Spider-Man, and then he could have saved her, but he like has to choose everyone over Aunt May, and it was so sad. I wanted, that was sad.
That was sad.
How have we lost all of them, Fenton? How is this physically possible? Oh, I think he's gone on mute to try and find them again. No. Yeah. Film moment that had you like that. Well, any thoughts?
Film? I don't really know. I haven't watched too many films.
Really? Not for a big film person.
Not
I must say, Lord of the Rings at the end when Frodo goes off on da boat and gets... And like, because it's like they're not dying, but they're sort of dying at the same time. It sort of symbolizes them dying. That bit, that's actually one of the only bits in any film that every time I watch it, I like.
It's sad.
I tear up every time I see that bit of the Lord of the Rings.
Sad.
I actually recently watched I watched the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings.
I need to fucking cut you off. I found all of them in a hole, and I'm like dead. I got poisoned by like 3 witches.
Fenton, wait, how do I get in there?
They're in the same fucking hole. Just dig down to me. I need to fill this gap up. Shit, fuck. Shit.
Take a gap.
I hit you. Yeah, I need to fill it.
No. Oh yeah. Can I get out first so I can find them?
Yeah. Wait, let me just...
No.
If I just light up everywhere.
It's, yeah, no. Fenton, do you have a moment from like a film that always... that makes it... the whole of Up. It is just...
The whole of Up,
The whole of Up.
Up is very sad, actually, yeah.
Or, like... There are a lot of films, actually. There are a lot of films that make you surprisingly sad, like
a lot
kids'
of TV
films
show
and
endings.
Shit. TV show endings.
Fucking hit different, man.
Like
the ending of Bad Education is like a comedy thing, but the ending's so sad, man.
The ending of Toast of London was quite sad as well, because he gets fucking done, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
people
TV
watching
shows that
Matt
aren't
Berry's
that sad.
Toast of London. Absolutely hilarious. I 100% recommend you watch it. If you
Toast
like
of London, man,
slightly surreal comedy.
If you like kind of
hilarious.
edgy comedy as well, it's like
you could say it's edgy comedy, but it isn't like edgy comedy.
No,
it's it's not exactly PG, but it's good. It's really good. It's fucking banger.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other I know there are some, but I can't think of them right now. That made me sad.
Some film endings have been like really sad.
Lord of the Rings always makes
Lord of the Rings, when I first watched it, Boromir's like my favourite character, and when he dies, man.
Oh yeah. But like when Frodo goes off on the boats at the end, it's just so sad.
Yeah.
And with Gandalf and Bilbo and Elrond and like all these legendary characters just go all at once, and it's yeah. No, I must say, actually, weirdly, none of the Star Wars films, even in the sad bits of the Star Wars films, I've never cried at a Star Wars film. But Darth Vader's death is very sad, actually.
Yeah.
I think I was just a bit too young. I haven't watched that.
I watched it recently. I was like fucking bored, so I just watched it on Disney Plus. Yeah. So sad.
Darth Vader, one of the best characters in any media. Unfucking equivocably.
The amount of times I've heard you fucking say
that. I know, but I haven't said it on a podcast before. So. No, the bit in the first film. The podcast. The bit in the first film where he's all really overly camp because they didn't know the tone of the film they wanted to go for, and the guy playing him, it's just like there's a bit in it where he's like menacingly standing there with his hands on his hips, like going. It's fucking hilarious. Genius, fucking pure genius. Those films. The original Star Wars trilogy, so good, and so for the time they were just so like impressive. I mean, look at that fucking
Star Wars built.
It's just like so well done. All the fucking animations, like the AT-AT walkers or the AT-ATs, whatever you want to call them. In the second one, that's so cool, and so like that's the thing actually. CGI, right, has made like the biggest advancements in like film special effects in forever. Like without CGI, the films today would be impossible. But there is something really beautiful about those stop motion animation, like miniatures and shit from the old Star Wars films, or from like, have you ever seen Ray Harryhausen, who did like all those old films of like the Greek epics, like Troy and can't remember anything.
Might have done.
They had just like all the monsters from that. They're just so cool. They're all like done with like stop motion animation, and they're just so good. It's just like old like CGI great films with CGI great, like Endgame and that, the CGI in that supreme, but there's something
different.
There's something
when
like,
it's fucking like the old like this
yeah, there's just something great about both of them, really. And it
depends. Go for a bit.
Will, we're recording a podcast, man.
Yeah, I know. We can stop recording for a bit, right? And you can just merge two, right?
Where are you going?
Well, I'm just gonna go for like 10 minutes.
What do you need to do?
Well, to be honest, I kinda need to take a shit.
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine. Go and take a shit, me and Fenton will just chat shit for a bit.
Just carry on chatting.
Let's go.
Will had to go. His family got put into hospital.
Will had to go.
No other reason.
Will had to go, even though you know that he needs a shit because he just said it. Will had to go because...
shit.
Because my family's dying of cancer.
No, Will needs to go because the KGB...
goodbye, you may not see me again. none of our YouTube viewers. Goodbye.
You will see. You're gonna be back in 10
Never
minutes.
again. Will dies.
Will is gone forever now.
Okay, well, let's chat shit about Will while he's gone.
No,
he's a prick.
Absolute pussy.
He's a nonce, bro.
Absolute fucking wet white brother.
Let's clear this up. Will is not a paedophile.
Will, and no one on this podcast as of today is a paedophile. That may change in future.
Oh, imagine this bites us back and bites us in the arse.
Yeah.
It won't. It won't bite me back in the ass because I'm not going to be a nonce when I'm older.
Neither.
I don't aspire to be a massive paedophile.
I don't think anyone aspires to be a paedophile, Fenton. I think it's the sort of thing that I think it's the sort of thing that happens by accident, usually.
And then you get too deep in the hole, and then you can't. Yeah.
You know, the one thing, if I was ever to be a criminal, like, the one criminal I'd actually like to be is, like, fucking hitman for the mafia. That would be poggers.
Okay, I was gonna be so, like, okay, if you said, oh, I'd be a nonce. Yeah, I'd love to be a nonce.
No, but like,
fucking...
being a hitman for the mafia would be fucking lit. You just get you just be renowned. If you were really good, it would be boring if you were shit, but, like, if you were really good, right, you'd be just renowned in the industry as, if he's coming for you, you're fucked. And that you'd just be, like, the coolest character in every gangster film. Yeah, but, like, the coolest character in every, like, mafia or gangster film is the one guy that no one really knows very well and everyone fears and shit. It'd be so pog to be that kind of person, but in real life.
Yeah.
That's who I'd be if I had to be a criminal. Being like a drug dealer or some shit, that's fucking pussy. Yeah. Drug dealers can fuck off.
You risk too much to make.
You risk too much, and you end up dying. Like, really.
Yeah, you risk too much, and then you ruin your life no matter what. Like.
Yeah, there's no way you come out of that well, because you're either a crack addict or you go to prison for 25 years.
Yeah.
Or you just... Also, you're going to end, at some point, being a drug dealer, you're going to end up dealing to, like, 13-year-olds, and you're just a cunt. You give weed to 13-year-olds. You twat.
Yeah.
To all the people who smoke weed under the age of 19, once you're 19, your brain stopped developing. It's fine for you then. It's not going to do you any harm. Well, I mean, it is if you do, like, loads.
Shit tons, but
you'd have to take a lot to die from it. But I think it's something like you'd have to eat 25 kilograms of weed to kill you or some shit like that.
It's like one of those things is very frowned upon.
Yeah, it's weird because it's actually better for you than alcohol.
Oh, you just left a totem of dying on the floor.
No. You need them more than me anyway. I've got more than you.
You don't.
How many do you have? Go and count them. I'm gonna go and check mine because I have. No, what I was saying was, like, don't do alcohol. Do weed instead. It's better for you. In fact, it's actually
when you're above the age of
the age of 19. 19 and above. It's fine.
I get to the
anything
age of
under 19, right? If you started smoking when you're like 13 and you do it forever onwards regularly, like you smoke weed every day since the age of 13, by the age of 25, you're gonna be like
so
fucking.
Fucked.
You're just gonna be smooth brain. You're not gonna be able to remember what happened.
I don't know how many I've got on my ender chest. Right, I'll check that as well.
Ding 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 ding.
I've got.
I need to go and count mine. Counting my gold coins. No, because the thing is, I think they should legalize all drugs, not because they're good for you, but because if you can get them from a pharmaceutical company who sells them, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be laced with loads of terrible chemicals. You're just so less likely to die from stuff that you can buy legally than stuff you buy illegally. because it's not going to be cut with all kind of wank.
I don't know why we're talking about drug dealings.
Right, how many you got, FaZe?
20.
I got 15. Not far off. I think I used quite a few because I just kept falling off things.
Imagine being broke.
Well, Will has none, so...
He has nothing. He just fucking died. Okay, let's talk about Minecraft.
Yeah, no, I think that, right, Facebook is fucking shit.
Yeah. The only good it does is messaging K's cooking. That's the only good thing Facebook.
The only good thing that Facebook has ever done for me is when I messaged K's cooking and she responded and then we D's nutsed her.
Hey, I messaged K's cooking.
No, it was my idea though.
No, let's not get into this now.
Oh, fuck
Basically,
off. Me and Fenton messaged K's cooking.
If you don't know who K's cooking is, she's the best cooking channel there's ever been.
Look her up right now and subscribe to her, or you are cringe. If you aren't subscribed to K's cooking, you are worse than
Hitler. No,
I was
You're
trying
worse
to think
than
of someone that's not.
You're
terrible,
worse than Will. Okay.
You're worse than Will when you call him cringe, right?
Okay, right.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, you should definitely
Will,
look at
if you're watching this
she's
in
the
post,
greatest.
we think you're cool. We're just joking about because it's funny.
Yeah, Will, you're a knob. Yeah, Case cooking. Oh, okay.
Case cooking,
everyone.
Right?
If this actually takes off, if this podcast shit takes off, which it won't.
Actually,
I
think instead of having
everyone to watch it.
Yeah, we want you people
to
are seeing
spam
this.
Case Cooking's comments with collab with 2.5 Brain Cells podcast.
Yeah,
we want
get
you to
K's Cooking on the 2.5 Brain Cells podcast because
we need to talk.
That would be the greatest thing for us ever.
Okay,
I don't get
what we need.
We could get more fucking subscribers than PewDiePie. We could get a collab with like Dream or some shit, and still it wouldn't be nowhere near as good as if we got fucking
podcast
collab with Case Cooking, right?
Okay, what we want you to do, everyone's watching this, no one that's watching this. We want you to tell Kay. We want to get her on the podcast.
Yeah, we want. We should message her on Facebook, knowing Kay, she'd probably be up for it.
Imagine. Should we actually do that?
Yeah.
Okay, our plan for this podcast is to actually make something out of it. One, I think we want to be sponsored by G Fuel.
G Fuel, yeah.
We want to be sponsored by G Fuel.
That'd be bog.
And
G Fuel,
we want to collab with
actually, I'd like to be sponsored by like something funny. Like if weed becomes legal in England, I want to be sponsored by like a brand of weed or some shit. I don't know.
No, I want to be sponsored by fucking Durex.
Sponsored by Durex, and we just
2.5 Brain
and then we open the podcast as like. And we end the podcast as subscribe and like, and remember, kids, practice safe sex with the new Durex.
The new 2.5-inch.
2.5 2.5 sperm cells.
Also, we're gonna be really scummy, and we're gonna mention something once in the podcast and use that in the title. So it'd be like fucking. We'll say one thing about G Fuel, and the title will be we're now sponsored by G Fuel.
Yeah.
Use code 2.5 Brain Cells.
Imagine though. That would be the dream. Being sponsored by G Fuel and getting millions of views on every video. That would be the greatest.
That would literally be fucking
turnout for me.
That would be I
don't think I could wish for anything
else.
Aspire
to be.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I'd want.
Wish for.
I would want. Because right,
I'd want this to take off and actually be able to do something with
this.
You
could wish for money, or you could wish for a really successful YouTube channel, which would get you money, and you'd have a really successful YouTube.
Or even if we don't make money from this, all I really care about is
I want that YouTuber Lamborghini money.
Alright. Or obviously, the money comes with the hard work.
Hard work brings in big cash. Well, hey, Will. We were talking about getting K's Cooking on the podcast.
Let's go. Are we still
I
recording?
think it might be possible.
It'd be so good to make something out of content.
Oh yeah, and we were also talking
about
that we both think my biggest wish is to be like successful YouTubers, because like I don't want to be like a big businessman or anything, or I don't want to be successful in any job I want to do. I just want to be a fucking pog YouTuber.
I can't think of any job I want to do.
I want to be able to record for an hour, chatting shit in Minecraft with my mates, send it off to an editor, and get 5 million views. Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah, we still record.
You're acting like you just you think you're actually just like you want the money, like.
Yeah.
This has been.
No.
I can't think of anything I'd want to do more.
It's not the money that I care about. It's the like recognition.
Yeah.
Because it's all well and good doing
build something out of a platform. It's all well and good making
a YouTube video and getting like 20 views on it, and with every single view that comes with it, you'll go, "This is Pog," but at the end of the day,
you get a little bit richer with each view.
But what I mean is, at the end of the day, having it's not about the money, it's about having a successful YouTube channel would just be so good.
I mean, there are like two types of YouTube creators. There are those who are there for just the money, and then there are people who do it for fun.
Yeah. Because the only thing I want from this is to build a platform where we can create something that actually people enjoy and want to watch, or want to, and to fucking be able to do something that people will actually look at and be like, wow, this is cool.
As a great man once said, if you do something you like, it'll make money. But if you do something to make money, it won't.
You won't like it.
Do you want to know who said that?
Who?
Guess.
Okay.
No, Baz from Pete and Baz. The epic
Okay, Pete and Baz, the next topic.
No.
They're shit.
No, they're not.
No.
I'm going to see them live.
I actually did do like a bit of YouTube once.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't get. I mean, like, it was more of a mess around thing.
I've had YouTube channels in the past.
I was more of an editor. Really, actually. Yeah, I edited a bit. It was shit editing, but it was. I look back on it. It was shit.
Can you edit the podcast then? Because I hate editing. Actually, no. I don't know how I would get the.
I haven't edited in like at least 8 months. No. Can I just say?
I might consult you on it though, because I'm not very good at editing. No, I've had YouTube channels in the past. Senguie, Senguie. For if you want to go and watch me make terrible montage
Selfless
videos.
Promoting on your
wow. No, but yeah, I've had YouTube channels in the past. I got like 25 subscribers on them, but I don't. There's no. It's just not good. I feel like what's fun actually. I've been streaming quite a bit, and I've been wanting to do this for a while because. There's just something nice about this because it's more personal. In the past, I just I'd get a bunch of clips in a video game, edit it to some copyrighted music, and get like 6 views on it, and I'm enjoying actually really a lot enjoying sitting here chatting to you guys and having because I feel like there's something about, I feel like our social interaction that we've had for the past few hours has benefited from it being recorded just because we've been prompted to talk about things that we care about.
More about each other.
But we've asked each other questions. We've talked about things that we care about, and we've talked. Like, usually when we're playing Minecraft, we'll sit here, we'll play Minecraft, we'll go, stop stealing my wood, you bastard.
And then we'll just mute and watch videos.
Yeah, but like I feel like having a group YouTube channel actually is a really good way of becoming closer friends with the people you care about, because there's something about having a joint project that makes you just get to know the people you know better.
Yeah.
Because even if it's doing a big group project with someone at school, even that, it's you get to know them better through it, and you and the other your relationship as friends will be stronger for it, because you've worked working together.
I found a channel that I used to use to edit for.
Plug it.
Plug it.
Also, guys.
What?
No, just link it in Discord. Guys, if there's anyone watching this, I say this every time. There's no one watching.
You said that.
I'm just gonna act like there are people watching this, because
you sort of got to, because someone's gonna watch it at some point.
Okay. Just say in the comments what you want us to talk about, because obviously.
Yeah, because we're new to this.
Idiots to the world, and it will just be fun. Just have some actual interaction. With
it would be fun.
Might watch
also,
this.
I know everyone and their mother on YouTube says, subscribe, because
subscribe or you're racist.
People that have like 20 mil, like, subscribe, it really means a lot to me. But this would really mean a lot.
It would mean a lot, and even if you don't watch the content, even if you just
subscribe to it, and
even if you think we're fucking twats and boring, can you just subscribe?
Help us out.
Turn the notifications off if you don't want to see our content again, but it will promote us in the algorithm, and maybe one day because everyone's got to start from somewhere, isn't it?
And it's like Twitch. Everyone on Twitch is so nice. They like try and help you out and stuff. But in YouTube, you sort of lose that community base where it's like people actually caring and helping about each other. So
because you feel more disconnected.
Even if you don't like
from
us,
people
even if you hate us, just please help us out a bit, because we are fucking not. We've never done this shit before.
Also, please follow my Twitch, because I've been streaming to 0 viewers for so long. It's quite disheartening.
You haven't streamed in like a few months.
Because my OBS fucking dropped. Like, I go onto OBS, I start recording, and I play some fucking CSGO, which is a game that is like 12 years old. It's not hard to run, and my OBS renders it at about 3 frames per second. I've been trying to get it sorted out, but it won't work.
Just
go subscribe to my Twitch. Follow my Twitch.
Follow Ollie's Twitch.
It'll
be in the description of this video.
SENGUIE.
Link it in the description.
I will link it in the description. Yeah. But no, on a less serious note, actually, I'll say, who would you say you look up to most? As a
content creator, would you say?
It could be a content creator, or it could be someone that means a lot to you. Just who, actually, call it a content creator, because it would be more interesting for people to view, like, if they know who you're about.
Yeah.
But,
we need views.
Like, for me, it would be someone like Jacksepticeye or Stampy Longnose. Those people.
They just hit different from back in the day, and they've just carried on doing that. And they built such a happy community in place for gaming that just will never be. It would never have been there without them.
Stampy is the entire reason, I like Minecraft.
Stampy is the entire reason I am the person I am today. I watched.
Okay, a little bit too far.
That is a bit. But the decisions I made have been heavily influenced by Stampy Longnose, because I fell in love with Halo because of Stampy Longnose. I fell in love with Minecraft because of Stampy Longnose. I got into YouTube. He was like the first YouTuber I watched like regularly, and I wanted to start recording YouTube videos. And then you know, I definitely think that I would be. It might not be drastically different, but I would be somewhat
You'd be
of
a different
person if I'd never watched Stampy Longnose growing up. Because it means a lot to me as something I remember. Something I found out really sad recently. Did you ever watch popular MMOs?
I think so.
Yeah, I got unsubscribed. Why?
Wait.
They used to do the best fucking Lucky Block videos where they'd open loads of Lucky Blocks, try and get items, and then fight a big like modded monster at the end of the items they got. Oh, they were the best. They got a divorce. Pat and Jen. the people behind the channel divorced, and it just was so sort of like.
You hadn't heard of him in ages, and you remember those names.
I just found him again, and his intro is still the exact same.
If it wasn't, I would kick off. That intro's iconic. That intro is almost as iconic as like, "Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my lovely world."
Or like go back to Jacksepticeye. His intro,
the fucking high five top of the morning. That will be that sound. The will be ingrained in my brain forever. Like in my brain.
Yeah.
Right, if you examined my brain, the wrinkles on like the left side of my brain fell out.
Oh my god! No, because like I've never stopped watching Jacksepticeye. I just watch him less now. He is still. I really look up to him. He's still such a good. He seems like such a genuine, nice person. He's like done so much for charity, so much for like things like that.
Who I really looked up to on that factor was.
Wait, the other day I was watching a Jacksepticeye video, and he was like, he did the intro again.
Oh yeah,
and my fucking.
I sort of wanted to. Cry.
My brain was like, just remembering all the shit back in the day. Back in the day. I act like when I say back in the day, I act like I'm really old. I'm literally fucking 14.
For me, but actually, you don't have to be old to have back in the day, because compared to your life so far, you've been alive for 14 years. That time ago, when you would have started watching Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, I watched him when I was like really young.
A significant percentage of your life ago.
And I've watched him for so long. Okay,
I've watched
someone
him
that I really
for 8 years, really.
Someone that I really like used to really look up to, still do now. Mess Yourself. He was one of my all-time favorite YouTubers ever. And he, oh my god, back in the day, 2016, 2017. No, that's not really back in the day, but then. He was just the funniest guy ever. I still watch him now. I still watch like all his videos. He's just so fucking genuine and funny
really
and just like
to and respect a certain YouTuber by the name of Mini Lad. His charity work and stuff was very admirable in my opinion for a very long period of time. I thought he was a great person and I really looked up to him, and then when the stuff came out about what he'd done, it was earth-shattering for me, because I felt really betrayed, actually. As someone, I'd invested a lot of attachment to this person, and they'd gone and done such a horrible thing. It was really not a good feeling. That was yeah.
The thing with YouTubers, like, as you only see with a lot of them, you only see what.
Same with Carson.
They want you only see what they want to show you.
Yeah, but.
And that's why you can never trust
you've got
them. But
to
there's
hope
those people. There's those people,
nice people
that you can tell are just so genuine and nice.
You can tell is a nice person.
Yeah.
You can tell you'd meet him in real life and he'd just be lovely.
Yeah. It's just
that whole, because Jacksepticeye's father died.
Yeah.
That just made me so sad, because
people
to see someone like Jack that I
had watched.
I'd say I care about a great deal.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have the delusion that I have a friendship with these people, but I care about their well-being just from the standpoint that they give me entertainment I love.
Yeah.
So I reciprocate that with like attachment of the fact that I hope that they're doing well. So to see something like that happen to someone that I care about, it was really sad.
Yeah.
And the response, because obviously his community is so good, but because they're just so like care genuinely about his well-being.
He's got such an OG.
To hear the fucking people that were being really respectful to it, I was so happy that it wasn't like, but just fucking.
There were some people
those people
taking the piss out of it, and I actually would go so far to say I want to find those people and murder their parents in front of them, and then
no, okay, don't say that.
No, that's too far. But you know, at the end of the day, fuck you.
You can't wish that on someone. Like,
you took the piss out of Jacksepticeye's dad dying. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, probably none of the people.
You.
Yeah, I know,
fuck you.
If you consent, if people have any, third sense or the sixth sense, and if people have a sixth sense of when someone's talking about them, and you can get the gist of what they're saying about you, you took the piss out of Jacksepticeye's dad dying. Fuck you.
Yeah, like genuinely, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Like,
just fuck off. Also,
no one likes
if you go on Twitter and hop on cancel culture just because everyone else is, not as fuck you, but kind of just get a life.
Just kind of fuck you.
Just
not
like
as fuck
just
you, but fuck
get a life.
Fuck you.
Get a life. Stop fucking people hold people on the internet to too much of a high standard, you know. I mean, we can't allow people to be racist and horrible and paedophilic, but we can allow them to make mistakes.
That's why cancel culture is such a controversial thing.
Because it does some
on one
good,
hand,
but
there's people that are genuinely bad people.
Yeah, and there's people out there that genuinely want to see those bad people get put away. But then there's those people who
that are just looking
see
for an
that
excuse
someone
to take people down for just being
it's jealousy.
And
you
making
know, it's
a mistake.
100% jealousy. It's you're more successful than me, so I'm gonna try and ruin your career because you made one slight mistake.
Or because I believe that if YouTubers say something, or people that are looked up to, they are just glorified to be, these are perfect.
We hold them to too much of a high
all
standard.
you see is them.
They're human. As human as you and I.
They make mistakes.
It's like when
I think people who do cancel culture may think that they're just absolutely perfect in every way possible.
And you make one mistake once by accident.
When someone makes one mistake, they have to point it out.
Or just when you misspeak, because there's loads of people that I have fucking
when
dyslexia,
PewDiePie said
and sometimes I
fucking
misspeak, not in a bad racist sexual. I say something, and I'm trying to say something, but it sounds so different. And I'm trying to put it in my brain. I'm trying to make it sound good in my brain, but it just comes out horrible. I'm saying I'm sounding really racist. No, it comes out not.
You're
how
doing
I'm
it now.
it fucking comes out the wrong way, and then
when PewDiePie said the N-word, I'm by no means am I excusing the
racism,
saying of the N-word. It's not okay in any circumstances, but at the end of the day, it was an accident, and he apologized, and he apologized, and he made amends to the best of his ability.
Yeah, he's not. It's like those people
still hate him for it.
Yeah, even though, because obviously you can bear a grudge against PewDiePie, whatever you like, because at the end of the day, he did say something racist.
He said something racist.
Attack people who are fans of someone, and to attack that person themselves for doing something that was a mistake, or for liking someone that did something as a mistake, and apologized for it, and made as much of amends as you can make for something like that.
But I mean,
can I just finish what I'm saying? It's just, I think you are worse than them if you will be horrible and rude and toxic to people for liking someone that you don't agree with, or for being someone that you don't agree with, when that thing was a mistake that they've apologized for and at least attempted to make amends for. You are worse, because then you are being intolerant and you are being rude and an asshole and offensive to the people who are fans of this person and to the person themselves. You know? What were you saying, Will?
I was gonna say, like, PewDiePie made one simple slip up. He was gaming and he was angry.
He had a heated gamer moment.
He had a heated gamer rage. I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying that like, he shouldn't have done it. But yet again, it can kind of be.
It can't be excused, but it can be acknowledged it was.
Yeah, it's circumstantially, and he made a gargantuan effort to make up for it. After it, it can be. It's like, it's like one good deed doesn't make up for one bad deed, but
good deeds can make up for one bad deed.
But also it can neutralize it, if you see what I mean.
Also, okay, I think we should end here because this has been quite a long one, and I'm sorry it's been so serious. And
yeah, it's been quite serious.
You have to sort of acknowledge these things that people do, and that it's normal for a content creator to make a mistake because they are human at the end of the day. But no way of excusing racism or sexist behaviour from people. But maybe you don't know the full picture. Maybe cancel culture isn't a good thing, even though it does out people who are bad, and
it can be good, but it can be.
We all here, even though we've said things to try and defend these people, not defend them, but justify their actions. Obviously, none of us here, and I know that fully from knowing us personally, we don't condone actions of sexism or racism because it is stupid, and people at the end of the day, people in the 21st century being discriminated
okay.
people for
you can't do that.
It's just not okay.
But on the other hand,
people are human and they make mistakes.
You have to get the big picture. Yeah. You got to look at all the evidence before you start cancelling people. You got to wait until if PewDiePie said the N-word then, didn't apologize for it, didn't even acknowledge it, and then said it again multiple times, then he would have been, that would have been justified. But you've got to wait. You've got to see what happens next. You can't jump the gun on these things, because if you do, you're going to ruin someone's career and reputation. And thank God his career did not get fucking destroyed after that. But you gotta think about what you're saying, because
you don't know people fully. Maybe they have something wrong with them they don't want to share on the internet, and you've got to sort of respect people and their privacy for things that they might keep secret. That they have a mental health issue or something, and you've got to sort of acknowledge that and maybe think of the bigger picture. There is something going on there that you shouldn't pry and shouldn't make fun of them or destroy their reputation even more for things that are bad.
People were trying to cancel Sweet Anita for saying the N-word, but she has Tourette's, exceedingly severe coprolalia.
She literally cannot.
No, is it called copra?
You don't know.
Something like
okay.
that.
Well, this has gone on for
extremely severe Tourette.
It's gone on for an hour and a bit, so
she's got.
Thank you for watching this.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Sorry, it's been a extremely
serious
thing.
But
it's been so long and serious.
You have to acknowledge your things, and you can't ignore it because then it just hides the problem. I think the British have been very good at hiding their problems and things like that. And you need to talk about these things and acknowledge them.
The British have a lot of red in their ledger, and it is not anywhere near been wiped out. We, as a country, our history is drenched with the blood of many ethnicities. But at the end of the day, you can't hold someone against the actions of their forefathers when they've had no control over that. Like, yes, historically white people have been racist and such, but all I can do as a person is try and hold myself to the highest standard I can on things like that, and not do what people once did, and you can't make amends for the people that came before you, because I have no control over those people. They're dead hundreds of years ago, and they're people that aren't me. And actually, I feel like people lump people into groups too much, too varied groups, because you can put me in a room with 10 other 16-year-old white males, and I can guarantee you the difference in ideology between every single one of us is drastic. But at the end of the day, get the full picture before you try and ruin someone's career. Subscribe to the channel and fuck off.
Hopefully next episode won't be serious, it'll be funny.
And now I present to you us fucking up the intro of the podcast repeatedly.
So guys, you're here again. Hopefully you saw the last one. Hopefully you liked it. Probably fucking shit, but welcome back. And if it's not welcome back, then welcome to the
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Fuck's sake.
No way. I forgot the name of it.
Right.
The whole time
I'm doing it.
Alright,
Ollie. Future editing, Ollie. Cut this bit out. From this clap is when we start. I'm doing the intro because you fucked it.
It's because I forgot the name.
Shut up.
Blank name.
But you were stuttering and shit. Let me do it.
Because I was trying to remember the name the whole time.
Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second ever episode of the 2.5 Brains podcast.
Messed it up.
2.5 Brains. Well, you do it.
I'll do it.
I'm not.
Alright, cut that bit out again.
I'll do it. It's fine.
It's 2.5 brain cells.
I know the actual name now. Don't worry, I got this.
Okay. Welcome back to.
Should we leave this in as a bonus clip at the end of the video?
Yeah.
We'll leave this in as a bonus clip at the end of the video.
Hi, end of video. You left with this. It's shit.
Hi, end of video. We fucked up bad.
Alright, Fenton.
Okay.
Do the
I'll
intro,
do it.
brother.
Right. Okay. Hi. Welcome back. It's not welcome back. Welcome to the 2.5 Brain Cell podcast.
Got it right.
Wow.
No. Alright, let me try.
Cool intro,
Wow.
guys.
No,
that was 5. You started
no, it wasn't fine. You fucking left a massive gap between brain and skull.
Okay.
No, I wasn't laughing until you did that. So don't blame it on me.
Yeah, right.
No, it goes.
It's 'cause the
It goes.
so shit.
Hello and welcome back to the.
Can you not do your intro voice? You're like,
Okay.
hello and welcome.
Yeah,
back.
I didn't mean to do that last time.
To the Nobbin Men podcast.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Pedophilia podcast.